Few days ago, MetaZoo Games put a spoiler of a card with a slightly different holographic pattern on it in their Discord with the caption, "What could we be working on?" And it has a lot of MetaZoo fans speculating as to what this new thing could be. This is everything you need to know. We're going to talk about what is coming from MetaZoo Games, and could this be a game changer for MetaZoo fans and collectors? Let's go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Argos Anonymous. I am Argos. If you have found us from somewhere out there in the interweb, you don't yet know what we are, consider joining us. Why not? We're everything MetaZoo. Up-to-date, accurate news and information, product reviews, crazy shenanigans, sword fights, swashbuckling, explosions, all kinds of random fun stuff. If that sounds something you would like, then subscribe, and that's what you'll get. So let's take a look at this. So what happened was MetaZoo tends to leak little bits of information as to what's coming next on their Discord, but it doesn't always disseminate out and onward beyond the Discord into Facebook groups and Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing today, because this little gem could be a really significant change in how the sets are constructed and what you can hope to pull from every little delightful MetaZoo booster pack. Take a look at this. So here's what happened. I'm over here on argosanon.com. This is the MetaZoo news feed. If you haven't discovered this yet, it's actually a helpful way to keep up with stuff. If you have been following this, you would have gotten this news article yesterday. But this is what MetaZoo Games dropped. So this is a unicorn card from the Wilderness set. But what I want to highlight here is that the holographic, this is not an actual photo of a card. This is just like an art mock-up of a card. But where the holo is on the card is different than what we'd normally expect to see. Normally you have a full holo and a reverse holo card, and in this holo, what we're seeing is it's not over the artwork in the normal sense at all. It's off on the side. You know what? Let's back up a little bit. I want to show you these cards first. Okay, take a look at this. These are some Christmas Frogman. So this is what we all know and love, right? This is the illustrious, the beautiful, the tantalizing full holo Christmas Frogman. And what a full holo means is you have holographic pattern covering the artwork, but not covering the main feature point of the artwork, which is the beastie or artifact or like spell art. And so in this case, your main beastie is the frogman, and you have a holographic pattern around the frogman, but covering the background art that is highlighting the primary focus of the art. Fine. That's a full holo. A reverse holo in MetaZoo is when you have the holographic pattern covering the artwork, the primary focus of the artwork, right? So now you can see the background artwork really, really well, which is actually fairly obscured in the full holo. It can be difficult to appreciate the detail in the background when you have holographic pattern covering it. But the same can be said about holo covering the main focus of the artwork. And because of this, people have mixed feelings about reverse holo. Some people love them. But some people are like, well, I don't like it if it covers the artwork. Now, in this case, I can still see Mr. Froggy Pants pretty darn well. But on some of them, it kind of obscures the artwork. And that's too bad, because we love our MetaZoo artists and we love the MetaZoo art. And so we want to see every little bit of it. And that's why people are so excited about what is happening regarding this potential development for MetaZoo Games. So look at this unicorn. You can see the little stars pattern holo over here, but it's not over the artwork at all. The unicorn is not covered in any way. It looks like what we have is behind the text, which is good, because we don't want this holo to obscure the ability text or the name or any of those kind of things. So behind the identity of the card and the contract cost and the abilities and attacks and all that, strong against, weak against, all that stuff in the lore, behind all that, you have a holographic pattern. So it looks like MetaZoo could be exploring potential new holographic patterns for their cards. And I don't know if this is going to replace the traditional reverse holo, or if this is like a whole new brand of chase. Maybe these kind of cards are extra rare. Maybe these are going to be in a special promo set. We don't know where it's going to show up, but MetaZoo Games has decided to spoil us with a little bit of potential upcoming changes for what we can find in the packs. Now this is fun. Everybody always wants, there's a saying in TCGs that if you give everybody what they want, you've done the wrong thing. If everyone's happy, you've messed up. That's been said a few times. For example, print runs, okay? Like if there aren't enough of a product, prices remain high. And what you hear people complaining about high prices, okay? But then as soon as you print more of a product, prices go down. And then people complain about low prices, okay? And like the problem is if people aren't, if everyone's happy, you've made a mistake, because as it turns out, trading card games rely in part upon the market demand driven by people trying to get what they do not have. Think about that. In a trading card game, if everybody had everything, there would be no trading. So you actually need people to want things that they don't have. You need the chase. You need people to feel unfulfilled and then have to go out and chase those things. And so MetaZoo could be adding in a new element of chase, a new sort of like variant, or they could be replacing like a less popular reverse holo design. I don't know. We're going to have to find out. So stay tuned. We don't know when this is going to show up. This could be very early. When MetaZoo drops hints, sometimes it's a long time before it manifests. For example, they started dropping hints about a collaboration involving a cute little kitty a long time ago in various ways, and we didn't hear about the Hello Kitty collaboration until yesterday or 2 days ago. And then they dropped hamburger emojis as hints like in the fall of last year, and then we just heard about the Arby's collaboration very recently. So this could be something that happens way down the road, but it's worth keeping an eye on. What do you think about it? Do you think it should replace the reverse holo? Do you think it should be its own new class? Would it be like a lesser chase, a greater chase? Do you like the idea of being able to see the entire artwork but still having a nice holographic pattern across your card? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comments. And that's all I've got for now. Thank you, MetaFam, for stopping by. As always, I do appreciate this opportunity to entertain you fine peoples of MetaZoo. This is Argos, signing out.